I have a critique of America. Salt Lake City, Utah, Uinta Elementary School. What did they do? You know, in schools, public schools, you have a cafeteria. Children, elementary schools are fed lunch. Part of being a young 4th grader, 5th grader, 6th grader and growing to public school is the fact that you need food. Food has been proven scientifically to have proper nutrition. When I would go to college, eating a banana in the morning and a yogurt, a banana was very, very energetic. It would help me throughout my day. It would give me, could call brain power. Nutrition is very, very important, especially for younger children between the ages of 6 and 12 years of age, having the proper nutrition at their school, eating lunch, because without food in your stomach, in your body, it can severely affect the way you think, how you do problems, how you work with math, just the whole process of learning and doing school can be affected by not having proper nutrition and having food. What did Uinta Elementary School do exactly, which has a lot of people upset, specifically parents, but even me, because what they did was just uncalled for and humiliating and disgraceful and disrespectful. So apparently there were about 40-plus elementary schoolers who had not had their parents pay proper dues. So their parents owed money for the school of some sort. It's not really clear exactly what money the parents owed. Perhaps it was lunch money. I don't know exactly. But in any case, rather than having the cafeteria management send a note home with the child saying, hey, your parents have an unpaid fee, your parents, or send them an email or call them on the phone, because that's what staff administration is supposed to do, is to reach out, and if there's a problem and the parents aren't paying something, they're supposed to reach out to the parents. Well, rather than do that, rather than send a note home with the children, all the children got in line, just like a normal cafeteria day for lunch, and they are served their full lunch meal. Well, it was soon after they were served all of their food, sitting down to eat, that the management, the school administrator, comes along and says, hey, your parents have unpaid dues, therefore you can't eat lunch after they've already been served. So they actually physically take the lunch away from 40-plus children, and what do? They throw it away. They throw it away. They throw it away. Granted, I am aware of health concerns regarding, this goes for all restaurants and all places. Once you serve food, and if you have to take that food back for some reason, you cannot reserve it to another customer or another client. But that's really not the issue here. The issue here is that you humiliated children by giving them food and then saying, here's food, a full lunch meal. Well, now you can't have anything after we've already given it to you because your parents have unpaid dues. So we're going to punish the children rather than go after the parents specifically. I'm sorry, but that is fucked up. Number one, that you can take away food from a child. And number two, you throw it away. You throw it away. Which is why the video is regarding America's waste, America's shit. Because, and maybe I'm pulling this out of my ass, I don't know if I'm wrong on this, please prove me wrong, please show me statistics, I didn't look this up, I didn't research this, but I think that America is the one place in the world where we waste more food than anywhere. We waste so much shit. So 40-plus lunch meals were all thrown in the trash. So rather than have the children eat the food and, let them eat, you have to throw it away. You throw it away. And that's what upsets me more about this than anything. Yes, I believe humiliating and punishing a child publicly like that in front of all their friends is wrong. Humiliating a child like that is never the way to go. For those of you who don't know, in June of 2013, I went on an overseas trip that I saved up my own money for and went with a group of people to build houses in northern Morocco, a region that is very Islamic, not extreme Islamic, but Islam is very prevalent there. And we built houses for 1 month. It was an amazing experience. We built houses for widowed women who had been outcasted by the religion of Islam, or had their husbands leave the wife because he found a new woman and wanted to make more babies, and left the wife literally with nothing to take care of and raise numerous different children. It's pretty fucked up religion Islam, but this video is not about religion. My point is that I got to see poverty like I've never seen it before. And the fact that I read this story and they just throw away 40-plus meals in the trash because their parents didn't have pay all of their dues really angers me. It infuriates me. Because, you can sit on the internet and you can watch videos and documentaries about poverty in other countries around the world. But until you actually walk on the soil and you have a small child next to you that you're building a house for that has literally his ribs are protruding out of his body, okay? And his hands and his wrists are so bone thin that he looks like a skeleton. You can watch that all you want on the internet, but until you are next to it, until you see it with your own eyes and get to experience it, it will change your perspective, it will change how you view the world, it will change how you view America specifically in regards to food and poverty. We waste so goddamn much. And to think that 40 meals got thrown in the trash because of some bullshit thing like this, which was handled wrong, but I can't help but think, what about the children in other countries who would eat a full, nice apple, a little glass of milk, cheese sticks, and crackers? That's one of the things that humbled me so much about that experience, was the fact that I saw people, I saw poverty, and I saw waste in a whole new light that I had never even considered before. And I'm guilty of this. When my mom makes food or I make food, I waste food. I don't eat all of it, and rather than save it up and wait for the next day, I sometimes throw it away. To think that those scraps, that perfectly good food that we spend money on, is just thrown away just for the hell of it. America is a wasteland. We waste so much when we could be giving so much to other people and helping other people around the world who have nothing. Clean water, that's a huge thing. In India, water.org, a huge charity event that specifically designs wells to have people have clean, fresh water. And to think that we waste water all of the time. We take so much for granted in America. We don't know what we have until it's gone, but unfortunately we usually don't get to experience something that's gone because we're so spoiled with materials, with food, with water over here in the United States. Am I the only one who thinks that this is fucked up, that this school not only did this, but threw 40 meals away, threw it away rather than let the children eat and get proper nutrition? I want to know what you guys think about this, because ethically and morally, when I read the story, I became upset. I really did, because of my experience in northern Morocco, and then coming back to America and seeing how much shit that we just throw away, that these children in northern Morocco would be grateful for anything that you would give them. Attention. You give them attention. Even a little half doll. I gave one child a little half doll, the thing that I brought from America. It was like $1.50 at the dollar store. And that child was fascinated with that little thing. He was so happy, so grateful for a little $1.50 doll, which you don't think about anything in America. I believe America is in fact a wasteland. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching.